Taurus, hello, welcome to your April 2021 reading. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at you versus your person, telling you how I feel like you're feeling versus your person is feeling, just like I normally do on this channel. Then I'm going to go into a general read, career and finance for you guys, give you some advice. Then I'm going to go into each sign, Aries through Pisces, tell you how I feel like each sign is feeling about you, and then go into a singles read. Hopefully I remembered to put the timestamp so you can scroll and see at what part of the video I'm at. If not, you can remind me and I'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. So I'm just going to shuffle this real quick until I feel like I want to stop, and then I'll just pull off the top, give you some insight here. The month of April for Taurus. Okay. So the past energy coming into April is we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So on your end, in your you versus them reading, definitely seems like for some of you, you could be feeling like, why aren't we making the progress that we want? In the present moment, we have the Two of Wands, very similar. For some of you, it could be dealing with a fire sign. This is all wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could also mean that you just have a lot of passion for this person, you care a lot. But I have the Two of Wands in the present, which means for a lot of you, could be feeling like you have a lack of a plan. Like I said, in the past, you weren't moving forward, and now in April, you're thinking, okay, where are we going? What are we doing? I would like to know maybe where this is going for some of you. Or, you know, why? What is the long-term goals here? Maybe you guys haven't set any plans, whether that means marriage, commitment, relationship, moving in, something like that. There's just something that hasn't been established, and maybe for some of you, you're wondering what's the cause, it sounds like what is the cause? Why aren't we moving forward? Why isn't there any progress? On the bright side, in the future, we have the Ace of Swords here, Taurus. So for a lot of you, there's going to be some sort of breakthrough, especially if this is with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of fire and air. Maybe they have a lot of this on their chart, something like that. It's especially relevant here. But sorry, my hair is getting a little long, my bangs. I feel like they're in my face. There's going to be a breakthrough in the future here to where you can finally feel like you're on the same page. To where you can feel like you're on the same page, and that there will be a breakthrough in communication or a breakthrough in whether it's be communication and being honest with one another. Just the Ace of Swords represents something really changing in a positive way and finally breaking through some sort of barrier, wall, or obstacle here. Really great to have in the future. In the present, I think there will still be throughout April a little bit of that where's this going kind of energy, or being confused, or not exactly being able to communicate. And maybe you guys we're already in April, so for some of you could be already feeling this way. And in the past, like I said, for some of you, this person could be talking about you to other people a lot. But with the Six of Wands in reverse, that usually means someone really looks up to you, but maybe they don't know how to express that. Maybe they don't know how to express their admiration for you. Just throwing that out there. Or maybe you did. Yeah, so interesting. Let's get into your person now, but before I do want to say that this video is sponsored by Keen, so let me go ahead and get into that. Today's reading is sponsored by Keen. Keen is a service that provides access to vetted psychics and spiritual advisors. They provide guidance on love, career, spirituality, and much more. Keen is one of the most affordable ways to get a psychic reading done, and they have someone available ready to talk 24/7. In my experience with spiritual advisors and psychics, I feel like, especially for those of you who even do tarot, or those of you who don't, whatever the case may be, it's always really great to get that second opinion and hear someone validate your own thoughts. You know, we're all stuck in our own heads all the time, so it's really nice to have someone give you some advice and help you out, especially in terms of love and career. So in my experience, I highly recommend, for those of you who haven't spoken with someone, it's really great to get that a second opinion. That's why we all go to tarot videos and stuff like that, because it's really nice to, you know, hear someone else validate what we're thinking. So I highly recommend spiritual advisors, especially from Keen, for those of you who are interested. The great thing about Keen is there's always someone online available 24/7 ready to talk, and it's also really easy to schedule an appointment with an advisor. As a new Keen customer using my code trykeen.com/CourtneyMoonlight, you can get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. I'm going to link that below. Pricing then depends on which advisor you choose, and the services are backed with a satisfaction guarantee. Keen is the most affordable way to meet new advisors. When you find the right advisor, developing an ongoing relationship leads to a number of benefits. Monthly intention setting, gaining clarity on the significance of synchronicities, chakra clearing, and any other reasons you may go to seeing a spiritual advisor. Each week, Keen sends its user discounts on readings. This makes Keen one of the most affordable ways to receive multiple psychic readings. If you're a current Keen user, check your email to see this week's discounts. Thank you so much to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel. If you would like to check them out, please go to trykeen.com/CourtneyMoonlight to get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99, which is a great deal. Go ahead and check them out. Thank you guys so much, and let's get back into your reading. Thank you guys so much for watching that and sitting through that. That really supports me and my channel more than you know, especially if you guys go and check Keen out. I really appreciate that. Let's go back into your reading. Hopefully there's no interruptions. That person out there with the horn. I wish I can control all things around me, but sometimes, you know, it's loud. Cool. Let's get into your person. See what kind of energies I can pick up on and how they're feeling, what's going through their head. Just give you some clarification for those of you that are looking for clarification. Okay. In the past, I have the High Priestess in reverse, which to me means that this person knows the connection that you guys have, but maybe they were ignoring it for some reason or suppressing it. Maybe they knew that you guys had a really strong connection here, Taurus, but they were kind of, how do I put this? Yeah, like I said, they were almost running away from it in a way, not listening to their true, you know, higher self. This is lining up with what I'm talking about. In the present energy, this person has the Four of Swords, which means throughout April, you may be still confused because this person is sitting on it and they, sorry if you can hear that, that's my cat. They're sitting on it and they don't really know what moves to make. I feel like they're thinking about it and wondering and contemplating with the Four of Swords, but they don't exactly know what moves to make in April, and that's why I saw you still being confused. I feel like this really lines up in a way. Yeah, and then in the future we have the Strength card, which shows why we have the Ace of Swords on your end for the future. Like I said, there's a breakthrough, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with this person admitting to themselves how they feel, admitting to themselves how they really feel, and having the courage to speak up here, Taurus, is an important element. Finally having the courage to speak their mind, say what they want to say, that sort of thing. With the Strength card here. Interesting. Let's find out what's blocking this connection. We already know some of it could be that this person is kind of running away from their true feelings. Oh. Six of Cups. For some of you, this could be a past life connection, or maybe you guys have known each other for a long time with the Six of Cups. But I think that, like I said, this person is kind of stuck in a daydream kind of state where they're thinking about it and they're contemplating, but they're not making any moves. And that's the Six of Cups. Someone who's being very nostalgic, looking back on memories, thinking about you, but not exactly making any moves, maybe because they're nervous or scared. And the Star card, maybe they feel like they're not good enough for you as well. Maybe for a lot of you, they weren't feeling very confident. Could be dealing with a Leo here with the Strength card, but I feel like for a while in the past, this person didn't have this confidence to really speak what they want to say and really say how they want to say how they really feel. And I feel like they didn't have a lot of hope for the situation. That's an obstacle that you guys are facing right now. Maybe that's partly why they were ignoring the strength of this connection, or the I guess strength of this connection. The sorry, I can't come up with the word. Sorry, I'm just spacing out. How strong this connection is. I feel like they were ignoring it for a lot of you here. So that's very interesting. But in the future, I do see some sort of breakthrough happening for sure, which is a really good sign. I feel like in April, maybe a little bit of a slow pace, but we're going to get there eventually, which is a really good sign. I have these Oracle decks, which can really give us some more insight, Taurus, into how this person is feeling. Let's call on... Get some of that energy here, Taurus. isn't about you. I'm working through a personal issue. So like I said, they had almost losing a lot of hope in the current moment because they don't feel like they're good enough for you. That's what I'm getting, Taurus. For some of you, could have gone ghosted by this person. I could definitely see that with the High Priestess in reverse. Like I said initially, I feel like someone was running away. You could have been ghosted by this person. It says, I won't stay for very long. I'm sorry. So this person could be having in and out behavior. Let me know if this resonates by commenting. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I really like interacting with you guys. It kind of makes me feel a lot more connected to you guys on this channel. So if you guys would like to comment, I read every single comment. So I don't miss any of them. For better or for worse, sometimes people are mean. But yeah. Okay. You deserve the best and I respect you. I want to do the right thing. So this person respects you. Maybe they know that they're too in and out. Maybe that's why they're keeping their distance for some of you, or maybe why they have kept their distance, or maybe haven't made the proper plans with you. Let's see what else comes out here. With the Oracle decks, I just like to shuffle until they come out. If you have a problem with that, I'm sorry, but that's just how I like to do it. I need to take a step back because I'm still trying to figure out what I want. Just came out. Confusion just came out. I don't know. This person can't make their mind up. Maybe that's what you're seeing with this person's a lot of behavior like that. Sorry, a card just dropped. Let me grab it. I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests. For some of you, this person could be a bit of a player, or they really value their freedom. That could also be you that I'm picking up on. Walls. I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. So someone has walls up. They're being very defensive. Maybe they're not allowing this connection or giving it the proper justice here, giving it proper time. Hidden Truth Oracle, another Oracle deck that can give us some insight here. Okay, I'm just going to pull from the top. I couldn't let you get close to me. So this person, like I said, walls up, walls for days. I couldn't let you get close to me. But they want you. So here's where the confusion part comes in, because they're like, they want you, but they run away whenever someone gets close to them, is what I'm picking up on from this person, Taurus. I'm becoming a better person. So it's not like I feel like they're working on it or trying to work on it. I haven't gotten this one in a while. I remember every detail of that day. So there's some day in particular that's really sticking out to them. And I'll wait for a sign from you. So I feel like this person will come around regardless. I'm not saying to say, you know, give them any signs or anything like that, because they have the Strength card in the future, which means that they're just going to be like, you know what, let me just take a risk is what I'm getting here. Let's go into one last deck. Messages of Love Oracle deck, or Oracle cards. This will give us some insight and advice, and give us some, also maybe even some insight into what type of connection this is. Sometimes it'll come out, it's twin flame, it's a soulmate, we'll see. For some of you, could have gotten rejected or ghosted. This is what this is saying, rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So for some of you, take that into account, that this could be divine protection instead of a rejection. Rhymes, but could be true. You and this person don't share the same vision. Very interesting. Like I said, you guys, it could be on different pages. One of you wants something, one of you wants to make plans, the other is a little hesitant, the other doesn't really know, the other's in and out. Maybe you guys are just on different pages of life. Or it could be that, you know, you were getting protected by whatever you believe in, the universe, whatever you want to say. Could Could have been getting protected by the divine here. You know, that's why there was an intervention, was maybe protecting you from this person. You never know. But that's a very specific, interesting message. If that doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, but it's definitely for some of you. Taurus is here. Interestingly enough, one person is giving too much in this relationship. So from this deck, it's very clear that things may be one-sided. Maybe take that into account here. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Maybe it feels like it's one-sided. Comment and let me know what you think. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get into your general career and finance read. See what advice for you is coming out in the general. Okay, for some of you, definitely wealth this month. Like I said, while things are kind of stagnant with your romantic partner, could be going really well at work. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's a sign of wealth. That's a sign of building a really stable income for yourself. That's a sign of also slowly but surely building that really strong foundation, especially with Pentacles. I got the Lover's card and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So especially for those of you, this is very, sometimes they come out very general, sometimes they come out very career oriented. This is definitely a career reading right now. Lots of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, be careful about being a perfectionist. I feel like if you are feeling as though this is a good match for you, the place that you're at, I feel like you're really building a stable foundation for yourself here, Taurus. Maybe you're feeling or thinking, overthinking it and thinking, you know, is this really a great fit for me, whatever. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a good fit with the Lover's card, especially if this is something new or you're feeling like a sense of community or belonging in the workplace. Could also be the case just whether that doesn't have to be work specifically, of course related to your own life, but this could mean if you join something new, some sort of, or in some sort of community, something like that. I feel like you're doing what is really meant for you at this time. If you feel like something's a really good fit, most likely it is with the Lover's card here. This is a good sign that this is something you're going to be in for a long time, and also something that you're meant to do. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, though, be careful of being too much of a perfectionist or overthinking things. Also be careful of overworking yourself. I feel like you're doing it. You're doing the right moves. You're building a solid foundation for yourself. Definitely will be a good month for money. Chariot in reverse, your guys' card. There's something that's stopping you from really moving forward here. Let's see what. Anxiety. For some of you, you're really, why do I get the sense that you're really overthinking every move that you're making? It doesn't have to be relating to career. It could just be in general. Maybe a lot of you are really overthinking things, and it's really advising for you in the cards right now to not overthink as much, you know, overthink, over-rationalize. I know I have a habit of doing that. Everyone has a habit of doing that. Just as long as you're safe and happy, everything's okay, you know, don't stress yourself out here. In order to move forward, I think a major block is that it's hard, but try to, you know, step outside of yourself. Try not to think so much about the future. It's really good advice that I got was just all anxiety is rooted in future thinking or thinking about the future. I think that's a case where you're like, I want, you know, this is a good fit, but what if, but what if, but what if? Just really try to live in the moment and try not to think so much about the future. I know it's hard, but if you overthink and you over-rationalize, sometimes you can get yourself into really heavy waters in terms of anxiety. So really try to release some of this everyday anxiety. I know it's hard to, it's hard to do, but, you know, that's just the advice for you is in order to move forward, or what's stopping you from really moving forward and achieving this Ten of Pentacles, this Lover's card, this great place to be at mentally and also financially. Try not to let your anxiety get in the way. For those of you that are relating, I know it's really hard. But, oh, whoops. This card just popped out. Communication is key. So for a lot of you, communication will, communicating this, maybe with the people in your life that you care about, just express this to them. I just got the end of a tough cycle approaches. So for a lot of you, if you feel like you just can't catch a break or things have been getting hit hard, Just know that the end of a tough cycle is approaching, whether this be a romantic thing or a work thing or whatever, relate it to your own life. If you feel like you're going through some sort of tough cycle, it's approaching, the ending is approaching here, which is very great. Step outside of your comfort zone. This is really great advice, like I said. Step outside of your comfort zone. Try to do what's best for you. Spiritual practice just came out. Maybe for some of you, meditation will help clear your mind. I know a lot of people, when I say meditate, it's scary, or people are like, I can't, sit still for long enough, or whatever the case may be. I totally understand. But for those of you that are interested in meditation, there are some good resources out there, just like off the top of my head, Headspace is a pretty good one, but also spiritual practice, whatever that means to you, praying, whatever that means to you, spiritual practice here, that could help alleviate some of these anxieties that you may be having. I feel like you'll be getting money either way this month, though. It's a good month for you and money. Childlike expression as well. This is a really good one to get. It's kind of just having fun, relaxing, maybe just trying your best to bring yourself into that kind of headspace to where you take a deep breath, you release some of those anxieties, you get some of that stress out of your body, to be honest. Of course, not to downplay the things that you may be going through, but sometimes stuff like that does wonders, especially if you are a religious or a spiritual person. Sun and stars just came out, so set your standards really high for yourself. Sun and star cards here. Think big, I feel like you guys have the potential to do a lot here with the Lovers card and the Ten of Pentacles. That's a great card to get in terms of, getting what you want this month. And go with the flow. Exactly, couldn't give better advice for you guys. Think big and go with the flow. Like I said, that's exactly what I wanted from you guys. It should just kind of take it day by day instead of really stressing about the future, which is, I know it's hard to do, but even the cards are telling you, I'm telling you, I think it'll be okay to go with the flow this month and just try to take a breather. Cool, so let's go ahead and get into all signs now. I'm just going to shuffle this real quick, and then I'm just going to pull from the top. If you're dealing with an Aries, the first card that I get here is Judgment, meaning for a lot of you, you may be having, being forced to make a decision, or an Aries may be forced to make a decision about you, Taurus. This could relate to their sun, moon, or rising signs, or if they have a lot of this on their chart, or Venus. I do also want to say that this could be with a friend, a family member. It doesn't have to be romantic, but just for simplicity's sake, I'll refer to it as that. Doesn't resonate, but please take all those things into consideration. I feel like the most accurate for this reading is going to be rising signs and also sun signs. But of course, those other ones that I listed are also could be relevant. But rising signs in a timed reading for a month is going to be the most accurate, in my opinion, but also sun signs, of course. Cool. Okay. Yeah, take action and judgment. So you're going to be hearing one thing or another from an Aries, especially if you're waiting on them to make a decision. If you're dealing with another Taurus, I have the Star card here, which means there's a lot of hope for the situation. Just, I feel like this Taurus, you both are really hoping for a peaceful resolution here, like this says, and also to move forward. And this Taurus just has a lot of hope for the future between the two of you. I feel like you're kind of like their star. You mean a lot to them. they see you as just being a very positive influence in their life. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this Gemini is very sad over you. I have big happy changes. So if you're sad over a Gemini, it could mean that you're moving forward and you're moving away from this Gemini. But with the 5 of Cups and big happy changes, I feel like there will be positivity for both of you either way. But for right now, I feel like this Gemini is just really, really devastated. With the Cancer, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Either this Cancer is a bit of a player, or this Cancer has a lot on their plate and they can't properly juggle it between like work, family, school, whatever the case may be. Perfect timing as well. So just know that divine timing is at work here. I know it's hard to hear that, but sometimes things are happening the way that they're meant to happen. So keep that in mind about a Cancer, though, that they may be a bit of a player. That's my player card. If you're dealing with a Leo here, Taurus, this Leo is listening to their heart when it comes to you. They could be getting help from other people. It says helpful people here. Most importantly, I feel like they're really listening to their heart instead of their head. It could also mean that they're making impulsive decisions or not listening to rationality. Take that into account, but I feel like they're really trying to listen to their heart. With a Virgo, I have the Moon card here, which means this Virgo is very anxious over you, Taurus. It says wait. I feel like it's not the right time right now with a Virgo just because of this person's anxiety. They could be letting, you know, their shadow self or whatever you want to call it kind of interfere with their happiness here. 5 of Pentacles in reverse with a Libra. I feel like this Libra is getting over a time period of a lot of hurt and sadness over you. It says compromise, so just know that maybe a compromise will be needed between the 2 of you. Maybe, like I said, they're healing and they forgive you, or you forgive them, whatever the case may be, of course. With the Scorpio, I have the 4 of Swords. Could be the case with the Scorpio that, like I said, they're kind of waiting on things in order to make a decision. Maybe they're kind of weighing out their options, contemplating is what I'm getting here with the Scorpio. I have abundance between the 2 of you, so there is a lot of room for growth here and a lot of potential between the 2 of you. But with the Sagittarius, I have the High Priestess. You and a Sagittarius are just on the same page. You guys are really feeling each other, connected to each other during this time. I feel like April, you and a Sagittarius are just really connected to one another. I have no, so keep that in mind. But then I have within the next few weeks. So something could be happening between the, you know, in the next few weeks between the 2 of you. If you heard a no, that might change. I just want to point that out. Or if you feel like you got rejected by Sagittarius. With the Capricorn, I have a Capricorn card, the King of Pentacles. So a Capricorn is really finding balance. Could be working on their money. I mean, what Capricorn isn't? Capricorns are known for really working on their money. But I feel like right now they're trying to build wealth for themselves, or trying to also maybe be more grounded. It says the situation will improve between you and a Capricorn, so keep that in mind. You may be being visited by a, maybe not physically, but some sort of revisit with an Aquarius with the 8 of Cups in reverse. For some of you, an Aquarius could have left, but I feel like they're coming back. Communication. Communicate clearly card coming out. You could be getting communication from an Aquarius for sure. With the Pisces Justice card in reverse, this Pisces feels like things aren't fair. They feel really out of balance and they want the truth to come out. If you're waiting for the truth to come out, maybe a Pisces is withholding some information. It says a year from now, which is a very long time, but keep in mind that maybe this Pisces just is not ready to tell the truth. Okay. Let's get into the singles read now, and then I'll wrap this reading up. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you all. Okay, so Taurus, if you're dealing with a friend and you're wondering, will you guys take it to the next level? Will things improve between the 2 of you? Will you admit feelings? Let's see. Chariot in reverse. Possible, but not likely. in the month of April, unfortunately. I feel like this, oh, well, I got Judgment card. So maybe not at the beginning of April, but eventually you may have some sort of decision to make about this person. You may be forced to make a decision about this person. Let's see. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're gonna choose, I know it sounds crazy, but maybe you guys are gonna choose that this is, you know, that this isn't worth it and to walk away for some of you. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Maybe you felt really stuck on this person, but there was no movement forward. I feel like some of you are gonna make the decision to walk away. Sorry, but it's just what I'm getting. With a Taurus, Taurus. Taurus. Singles. Will someone new come into your life this month? Ace of Cups. Rebirth. You guys may definitely meet someone this month. Wow, Page of Swords and Ace of Cups. For you singles, this is definitely a really good sign that you guys will move forward with someone. You may find that they're kind of, it's like, is this person too good to be true? And be blown away for a lot of you here. Could be dealing with a new air sign, water sign, or a Leo. Definitely really strong potential that someone very emotionally available will be coming into your life. I think you'll be surprised. This person has grown, done a lot of inner work, and I feel like that's what I like to see in a reading. Sometimes when I see someone new coming in, I'm like, uh-oh, this person is not ready for anything serious. But I feel like this person has done the inner work and the inner growth, and you may be surprised at what comes with this new person. Very cool. Very good. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that this reading has resonated with you. If it did, please let me know by liking, commenting, subscribing. All that means the world to me and my channel, so thank you guys so much. Thank you to Keen for sponsoring today's video again. If you would like to check them out, please go to the link here, and you can get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. Thank you guys so much. I have a link tree in my description box if you would like to support me and my channel in other ways, including tipping me for this reading and other things, following my Instagram, stuff like that. I have a link tree for that. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you for your next reading. Thank you, Taurus.